Hello everyone, hello dear friends. We are here again, calculation training, day 21, calculation training for the Grandmaster title. I use this training to prepare for the next Grandmaster tournaments, and hopefully also it will be useful for you to learn a few new ideas which you will be able to use in your own games. So let's just start it. White to move. This is the first puzzle, white to move. Looks like the black king can be in kind of a little bit of trouble. This it feels like. Maybe there is some good chances. So need to look all the sacrifices, that all the captures, all the checks. Okay, so what about rook takes h7, king takes h7? Queen h1 check, king g8. Actually we can gain maybe a new piece. So maybe bishop takes e5 first. If f takes e5, then rook takes h7 check. King takes h7, rook takes g7 check. Knight takes g7, queen h6 to removing the defender of the h6. Queen h6 check, king g8, queen takes g7 checkmate. Let's see. Capture, check, 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 and mate. Wow. Okay, made it. Next time, next one. Black to move. Okay, what's going on here? Maybe queen g3. If pawn takes g4, then rook takes f3. If queen takes f3, then queen e1 check, queen f1, bishop h2 check, king takes h2, queen takes f1 wins. If queen g3, queen e2, then queen h2 check, king f1, queen h1 checkmate. Oops, so it's starting actually with this one. Hallelujah. Queen g3 is not working. Yeah, ATR, good luck and have fun. And hello Shalian, hello. Hello Ozgun, hello Nis Sniper. So rook takes f3. If queen takes f3, then queen e1 check, queen f1, bishop h2 check, king h1, queen takes f1 checkmate. If rook takes f3, pawn takes f3, then queen g3 check, queen g2, queen e1 check, queen f1. Then bishop h2 check, king g2, queen g3 check, king h1, knight h2. Here's the queen. check and knight f2. Yeah. Okay, but I'm interested if my idea of queen g3, if that is a possibility. Okay, actually this also works. Maybe the other wins a little bit more material, starting with the rook takes f3. Probably this gives less chance. Yeah, because it's more direct. Yeah, this wins the queen and then it's stunning checkmate. Okay, the thing which I learned from this, I need to look deeper. So black to move here again. What should we do? Rizard, thank you for joining us and following the stream, following the channel. So, the white queen is far, far away in another galaxy. If you would like to use the words of the Star Wars. So last tournament. Have I won any game with tactics? Actually, I game one game. Yeah, it was calculation. Yeah, in the first game which I won, that was also actually the tactic. Yeah, I won a rook or a queen with a tactic. Yeah, the second game which I won, there was like smaller tactics. There I gave a checkmate. And the third game which I won, that was more like an end game. But there also I sacrificed the pawn actually, so that also needed calculation, but it was more based on positional elements. So black to move out. Let's go back here. So actually white is up a rook. What about the king? The white king looks kind of like a liability. I was thinking knight h3, but he just takes. Otherwise, we would certainly queen g1 check, and then knight f2 checkmate. If if you will move the bishop maybe to e2 and then queen g1 check, queen takes, rook takes queen, and the knight has to checkmate. But knight a3 just takes it. Maybe it takes it, and then we play g3. Maybe I should need to checkmate him on h2. Plays maybe bishop g2. Okay, and then bishop takes a3. He wins the queen because returning checkmate on g2 and attacking the queen at the same time. So that looks a good idea. See if there's something more. That's it. Wonderful. I was calculating this one. Let's go for the next one. Again, black to move. Okay, now the white king looks really vulnerable. Okay, what about rook takes b2? Thank you, Tamer, it goes well. My training goes well. Every day I am doing at least 1 hour of tactics training. It's now day 21, so I am showing kind of some consistency. So captures, check, rook b8 check, captures, bishop f5, queen takes b3. Yeah, this is what, and now queen a3, checkmate is returning, so you need to take the bishop, and we take back, and then we have a queen against the rook. So let's look what's the next one. Now white to move. So white to move, white to move. So white sacrificed the pawn for the attack because he had the two bishops, the queen, the two knights all looking to the direction of the black king. What can we do here? Some nice tactics, maybe knight takes h5, bishop takes g7. Some candidates: knight takes h5, bishop takes g7, pawn d6, bishop takes g6. Thank you very much for the follow. So let's do the most direct line. Bishop takes g7. Probably king need to take back. King takes g7. So what's the follow-up? Knight takes h5 check, pawn takes h5. Bishop takes h7, king takes h7. Hello all dear new viewers, nice to see you here. Any ideas? Okay, maybe I get to, maybe this is just simpler thing like d6. If knight takes, this is rook d1, but then rook a6 just protects. Okay, probably knight takes h5. Knight takes h5. Pawn takes h5. Bishop takes h7 check, king takes h7, bishop takes g7, king takes g7, queen g5 check, king h7, queen h5 check, king g7, knight g5 wins. Probably that's it. Maybe died of queen h7 checkmate or rook takes f7. Well, actually, the checkmate here, this is really nice. Wow. Check, capture, check, checkmate. Wow, this was a nice checkmate. Wow. Knight e6 checkmate, checkmate in 3. That controls the f8 escape square, plus also forced black to open up actually the file. So we can force him to the h file. Now the checkmate. Okay, let's go for the next one. Black to move. Okay, the queen and the bishop is looking to the direction of the king. Also the rook is there. Knight is ready to jump in. Wow, actually maybe it's queen sacrifice. Maybe rook takes f3, bishop takes f3, queen takes f3, king takes f3, knight d4 double check. King g4, bishop c8 check. King h4. Knight f3 checkmate. Wow, that's beautiful. Wow, that's it. This is what I call chess. So what's next? What's next? White to move. Rook takes g6. I have a calling for that. Rook takes g6, king takes g6. Queen g4 check, king h7. Bishop takes f5 check, rook takes f5, queen takes f5 check, king g8, queen g6 check, if queen g7 then queen takes g7 checkmate, if king f8 then bishop d6 pinning and winning the queen. Okay, this is it. This is a checkmate. Okay, white to move again. Knight is hanging on b6, so that's one possibility. Double bishop sacrifice. Yeah, that may be an idea here. Yeah, actually that looks a pretty good idea. Bishop takes h7, king takes h7, queen h5 check, king g8, then bishop takes g7, king takes g7, queen g4 check. He cannot go to g5 because queen g5 checkmate. If he goes to the h5, then rook f3 comes and checkmate. Voila, voila. There's no way to prevent the checkmate. Can maybe slow down, but cannot prevent it. Oh, beautiful. So bishop, double bishop sacrifice to open up the king. Okay, white to move again. Wow, again the black king is kind of a little bit weak. How can we take advantage of that situation? Thank you for the follow, Dobry. Kalmar, thank you very much. So what can white do here? Actually, white sacrificed the piece, wow. So maybe something like captured on d5 and then the e-pawn captured back. So maybe we should take advantage of that situation. Maybe play something like e6. After actually e6, if pawn takes e6, the knight takes e6 looks good. But the knight f6 defense. Oh. Wow. There are always some nice counter moves coming. Or maybe bishop takes d5, the idea of bishop takes f7 check. Queen takes f7 looks also. ADN Gupta, thank you very much for the follow. Thank you very much. So queen takes f7, that looks the most dangerous one. If queen takes f7, king takes f7, bishop takes d5 check. If king g6, then f5 check. King can go only to h5, then bishop f3 check, then king goes to h4. Wow. Then g3 check, king goes to h3, and then bishop g2 check, king goes back to moment. So let's look again. Thank you for the first. So queen takes f7, king takes f7, bishop takes d5 check, king g6, f5 check, king h5, then bishop f3 check, king h4. g3 check, king h3, bishop g2 check, king g4, rook f4 check, king g5, then rook h4 checkmate, king h5, then bishop f3 check, then king g5, then rook h4 checkmate. Okay, so that's a checkmate. Queen takes f7, king takes f7, bishop takes d5, so king g6 is a checkmate. What if king h8, then knight e6 check, king f7, then knight g5 is a check. If king f8, then knight takes h7 checkmate. If king g6, then f5 check again, f5 check, f5 check. Can go to h6. h6, then knight f7 double check, then king f5, king h5. Then bishop f3 check, king h4, then g3 check, king h3. Bishop g2 check, king g4. Rook f4 check, king h5. Bishop f3, checkmate. Wow, okay. It should be good. Ah, this is a nice checkmate actually. I was thinking to go here, bishop check. And this is a checkmate, or so I'm gonna checkmate. So there are more than one checkmate here, looks like. And the question is, what if he moves to the other side, the other way? Check, check. Goes back, then it's a nice checkmate. Check. Ah, g3 is already a checkmate because there's no king h3. I was thinking king h3, bishop check, 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 but it's already a checkmate. Check. Wow, and here this is also checkmate. So we don't need g3 check, g3 check, because the g5 square is actually covered by the knight. Wow, nice one, nice one. Okay, friends, let's go for the next one. Black to move. So black to move. Black to move, black to move. Hmm. Hello, Hidden, hello. So black to move. You see how to... Probably good chance we will checkmate white. Or at least something big happens here soon. Let's look for the captures. Rook takes a2, knight takes a2, rook takes a2, rook takes a2. Actually, if we could remove the rook from the defense, then it would be a checkmate. If we could capture 2 times on a2. Can be queen e3. Looks very aggressive. But he can just capture that queen e3, queen takes e3. Okay, queen f5 looks like a strong move with the idea of settling checkmate on b1. And if he moves the queen maybe to b2, cover the b1 square, then rook takes a2, knight takes a2, queen takes a2, queen takes a2, knight takes a2, rook takes a2. Actually, black may be good. That's a nice one. If queen after rook b2, then queen b1, rook takes b1, rook takes a2, knight takes, rook takes a2, checkmate. That's clear. That would be a nice thing to happen. I don't know if that will happen. But queen b2 to protect both a2 and both b1. How to play here? Wow. Oh my god. There are situations which are hard to solve. We need to open up some new ways. Yeah, maybe queen f2, queen b2, knight c2 check. If it takes, then we take, then we won the exchange at least. King b1 instead of taking, then okay, then the knight d4 check, and then we take the f3 knight. So maybe that's good. That's good enough. Ah, no, it's not good enough. We need to be more aggressive. Let's see why. Oh, I think I got the idea now. I got an idea. Maybe not. Yeah. So the idea is actually takes 3 times on a2. He captures in the king. Then b4, the queen need to move. Then queen a5 check. King b2, queen a3 checkmate. Wow. Wow, look this. Oh, wow, wow. Ah, need to go look a little bit more further. Yeah, this is a nice checkmate. Yeah, beautiful. Let's move on. White to move. Yeah, again, looks like the black king is the target. I just saw a nice checkmate, which probably will not happen. Yeah, queen takes g3 check, f takes g6, rook d7 check, king h8, rook takes h7 checkmate. That would be nice, but probably we'll just capture the h pawn if I play queen takes g6. Okay, so how to go forward from here? So how would you win with white here? Let's look maybe knight takes h7. This looks aggressive enough. Yeah, if he plays queen e1 check, queen a1 check, then we can play rook d1 actually. Yeah, and then take the rook. So knight takes h7 looks more like challenge attacking the rook, so probably he's forced to take it. King takes h7. Then rook h5 check. Okay, actually king g8, then queen takes g6 checkmate. Okay, that's nice. At least I have one checkmating idea. So what if king g7 actually after rook h5 check, king g7, king g7. Okay, what if bishop h6 check and then king f6? King f6. Runs away, runs away. Or not, what can we do? Any new ideas do you have, dear viewers? So knight takes h7, king takes h7, rook h5 check, king g7. Somehow there we need to break in. Okay, let's do bishop e5 check, bishop e5 check. And then f6 is the only move, f6, f6. But the question is how will the follow-up be? Queen takes g6, he just takes it. Rook h7, he just takes it. Okay, let's look rook h6 check, rook h6 check, king f6. Yeah, that's the only one. King f6, and that looks actually really shaky, really shaky for black, for the black king. But I just don't see. Let's see how to checkmate him. How to checkmate him from there. Wow. Please help. Please help. So knight takes h7. This is the last puzzle for today. Let's try to solve it. So knight takes h7, king takes h7, rook h5 check, king g7. I was looking bishop h6 check. I don't know if there is something else. Then queen takes g6, then king takes g6. Oh my god, maybe that's it. Then rook h6 check, king f5. Oh my god, bishop d3 check, king g4, and then h3 checkmate. Ooh, wow. Huh, that's a nice one. But that's not the... Yeah, the problem is after this check, it captures this one. Yeah, because this is amazing. This checkmate actually check, comes, checkmate. This would be nice. But the problem he captures with the pawn, and that's not good. So let's look what's better. So knight takes h7, king takes h7, rook h5 check, king g7, bishop e5 check, f6. Okay, what's going on after f6? What's going on? Bishop takes f6, rook takes f6. With rook h5, rook h7 check, king takes h7. Rook g5 maybe. Ooh, because it's pinned, f6 is pinned, maybe rook g5 actually. With the idea of queen g6. Wow. Huh. To find this one. That's interesting. That's a challenge. Yeah. Yeah, capturing everything and the checkmate. Wow, it was challenging, but we made it. Yeah, everybody, by the way, thank you all the support. Thank you for following me. Thank you for the donations that you sent. Also, thank you for subscribing. I hope you can use these ideas in your own games and win by some nice combinations.